Okay, let's get started. I just want to do some texture practice today. Let's decrease the size of my brush down to regular level. Well, actually, let's keep it high for now. And let's put some background in here. Alright. Let's increase the opacity to 100%. Alright. Perfect. I'm just doing this with my mouse, but I do have a Wacom tablet, so at some point I may be working with that. But right now I'm just using my mouse. Let's change up some of this green, some other colors in here. Let's put some brown in here. Okay. Now let's do some. Let's do the sky real fast. And let's roll that out quite a bit. Nope. That's it. Right. Now let's go to the brush and let's do. Just want to make sure this is going. Okay. Let's go to the brush and let's do some mountains. Okay. Nope. Not that much. Okay, I'm just going to draw some basic mouse shapes in here. These are real simple, real basic. Not a big deal at all. And we're going to color them in a little bit, but it doesn't matter if we get them wrong, because it's okay if we don't. Because mountains have a lot of texture in them. Alright. Let's get some lighter blue. Some of that taken care of. Now, the reason why the mountains are blue is because of the bluing effect of the sky. So we can make these as blue as we want because we're going to add some texture on top of them. Okay, let's go to the brushes. Let's get this space in here. And let's go to pale pink. Perfect. Alright. Now, dark blue. Alright. Now, let's really try to get the brush some brown in here. now let's obscure the horizon line with some dark green. There we go. Make the sizing a lot bigger. Alright. Alright. We're going to lighten up the brown a little bit. And some texture. Alright. And now I want to put a really, really even lake up in here. So I'm going to get some deep blue. And I'm going to get a really smooth brush. And I'm going to hit Shift. And I'm going to go straight across. And I'm going to go Shift. Nope. I'm going to click and go Shift and go straight across. And click and go Shift and straight across. Click and go Shift. Click and go Shift. Straight across. Now I'm going to change the color just a little bit. Well, view, I'm going to make this a little bit lighter. There we go. Alright. I'm going to click, press Shift, and go straight across. Click, press Shift, and go straight across. Click, press Shift, and go straight across. Oops. Click, press Shift, go straight across. I'm going to make this a little bit lighter. Click, press Shift, go straight across. Now, we're going to need to add a little bit of texture to this water, but just a tiny bit. So, I'm going to go to here. We're going to make the spacing like that, but we're going to make this super, super light. Very non-opaque. This on the lighter color, well done. Just press Ctrl Z anytime you need to make a correction. Let's push that stuff up a little bit. So using this same brush. And we need to increase the opacity a little bit. Let's increase it all the way. Let's put some little tufts around here in the water. We're going to add some highlights at the very, very end of this, but Okay. We're gonna make this almost entirely white and click. Nope, that's not good. Let me make this even smaller. There we go. There we go. Let's make that only part of that. There we go. Now, let's fix these mountains. Let's add some brown to them. Let's make them a little bit more mountainy. Then we'll add some white and some green on top of this to really edge it out. Having that blue background really does help with the bluing of the mountains. So I'm not entirely sad that that's there. Alright. Alright, let's do this. And let's make this. No. Let's make this a little bit thinner. Right. We're adding some green to this. Ah, yeah. Feels a lot better to fill that in with some green. And I'm putting in mountain and hill shapes, so there are always those shapes right there in the mountain. We don't have any straight lines. We don't have any crisscrossing. We just have mountain and hill shapes. Alright. It's starting to take effect. Let's add a very slight moon in there. So for that we need just a large round dot of a very, very pale moon. That's a little bit too big, isn't it? There we go, right here. Alright, now we're going to with that and get the color picker back, and then we're just going to there we go. That looks like a very realistic moon right there. So this is not at, even though this is at, and he says this is at 100% opacity, but it doesn't seem to be because we layered that. But when we layered it, it did make it look more realistic. So let's leave that. And let's put in a tree. Okay. I'm just going to come over here. And I'm just going to get this. I'm going to make it huge. Really, really big. Okay. This will add some nice texture. But let's first add some solidness to it, shall we? Okay. Let's add some thickness to that. And now let's add a different shade of brown. And nope. Different shade of brown. So let's go back to here. And let's make this a lot smaller and add some branches. Every time there's a turn, make that into a new branch. There's a turn there, there's a turn there, there's a turn there. Turn there, there's a turn there. Alright, so we've got all the branches in. Alright, now let's go back to the texture. This kind of dog track type of texture. Let's put in some light texture. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I like that. And let's make it nice. Let's give it some fresh green leaves after we're done here. Right now we're going to allow there to be lots of little twigs. Alright. Now, we're going to go to the green. We're going to go to this light green, this pale green. No, let's go to the medium green first and then highlight it with pale green. Alright. Now I'm doing mostly clicking, but you can click and drag just a tiny bit. Let's get some of, let's make this bigger for the background foliage. There we go, that's nice. Okay, and then let's make this lighter green. I like these dog tracks, they make great leaves. This dog track paintbrush, it's fantastic. And then let's make just a tiny bit of pale yellow. Just a tiny bit of pale yellow. And that's it. We're done. Alright. I think I want to even out the base of this just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna spread that out. There we go. Now we're good. Now we've got some root spread, which is far more realistic. And let's sign it. Alright. And we're done. Okay. Thank you for joining me for this video. I just love practicing textures and just having fun. Y'all have a lovely day.